Good morning, guys, or good afternoon, I should say. This is my first time doing this, of course. You got the little intro the other day on what I'll be going through. It's called Shift Your Thinking 200 Ways to Improve Your Life by Dean Del Sesto. Like I said, it can be on Amazon or other websites you can get it from. And like I said, I recommend this book, but that's up to you if you want to read it. I'm going to go every Wednesday, one lesson at a time. After 4 weeks, we'll decide if we want to continue this or we'll want to go from more times a week, maybe twice a week, because it'll be 200 times, obviously 200 Wednesdays, so it'll be a long time before we finish the book. But I can put my glasses off and read from the book because I read better nearsighted, so I read better, okay? So I'm going to read slowly the first chapter, and then we'll go from there, okay? People have many brands they can choose from. You are one of them. That's the topic of the day. If you were a brand, would you buy yourself or keep on shopping? You may not give it much thought, but you are a brand to everyone who knows you. Your personal brand is always speaking, and like all brands, it is subject to constant scrutiny and potential breakdown. Comprising your integrity, way of being, and of course your track record in day-to-day life, the way your personal brand resonates with others will profoundly impact your relationships, career opportunities, and life momentum. At the same time, your brand can stop you in your tracks if you're not clear about what you stand for and how you will make yourself relevant and beneficial to those around you. Keeping commitments, showing up on time, excellence in work ethic response times, how you handle the details, and the overall value you create for others are a few of the many ways your brand is measured. And in today's world of constant evaluation, keeping a personal brand intact is vital to sustain your influence, position, and ability. With as little as a single experience or quick search online, your brand is or soon will be in full view for the world to see. Will viewers be attracted or repelled? Will they buy in or move on? It all depends on the brand of you, the experience, online or off. Maintaining a personal brand standards and reputation does require work, but the alternative is sometimes a tainted personal brand that is beyond repair. An occasional close look in the mirror, plus honest feedback from others, will help you uncover ways to make your brand more compelling for all concerned. Make sure your brand aligns with who you are and are committed to being today. So these are some questions you put in the book. How is my brand affecting others personally, professionally, and socially? Are there traits or behaviors I need to build on, into, or remove from my personal brand to have better results in life? So let's talk about for a few minutes here now. Basically, all you probably guys can relate to this in some way or the other. Obviously, you guys like brands, you like certain stores. Some of you like, Walmart's, Kmart's, Target. More, others like the fancier specialty stores like Maurice's, Ulta. I'm talking mainly to women, of course, but men like the store. Some of the stores too. There's Orchland's, and then there's Menards, Lowe's, Home Improvement, Best Buy, specialty stores and convenience stores and department stores and all kinds of stores. And then there's, of course, there's brands. There's different soda brands, Pepsi, Coke, which owns the majority of the brands that you think that aren't owned by Coke or Pepsi, but they are. Like they own energy drinks, like Coke owns the Monster, Pepsi owns Bang, and also owns Rockstar. And then there's other brands, and they have all these commercials and advertisements, like Red Bull gives you wings, be like a rock star. Amazon basically talks to you about, if you look at an Amazon logo, if you ever see the smiley, there's actual smiley face gone in there. It goes from the letter A to Z. That means that everything from A to Z is found on the Amazon website, which for the most part is true. If you guys didn't know, YouTube was originally supposed to be a dating site. I found that out, but it did turn out that way, obviously. And the only thing they kept was that YouTube's symbol. with the little red thing with the play button symbol in the middle. Another thing is the FedEx, for example. It's got that arrow in it, if you didn't notice, and that's basically it shows it's going fast and going in the right direction. There's all kinds of symbols, all kinds of brands out there. Certain people like quality, certain people like quantities, or some people like price. And then when you come to obviously an interview or a application for a volunteer opportunity or a church service or actor or actress or whatever, you're trying to sell yourself. You're trying to sell you as the brand. You always obviously try to dress appropriately. Some of you research interview questions that people have posted on the websites, or on the internet, I should say. History of that company. The people in that company, what they wear. You might even go further and try to get a little closer look of what people wear. Other people, obviously you try to put on your best look. But, when you're doing your interviews, in all honesty, you obviously try to look your best. But when it comes down to your actual job performance, are you actually still the same person as you are in the interview? Yeah, sometimes, but not all the time. Not everybody is. Everybody tries to put on a face to get that job, be that number one person, not show flaws, imperfections in that interview. Not talk about their weaknesses or things they could improve, but how they could improve that place. So you always try to sell your brand. You always try to do the best, but sometimes maybe people want to know the actual truth. I want to actually know your problems and imperfections in order for it to actually understand. That's why I like certain things like Amazon and all that stuff. Obviously, they have the 5 to 1 stars and all this stuff. People do comments. And you got the Better Business Bureau and ratings on other websites and all that stuff. And some are true and some are paid for. And but you want to sell your brand. You want to try to be the best and try to make the most money, of course. But when it comes down to it, your brand might be a lot flawed compared. People might think they're getting a good deal, and in all honesty, they're not getting a good deal. After all, like some stores, they sell their brand like on sale, and it's like, oh, sell it for $1.50 per piece of food, but I have a sale going on that's $3 for 2 pieces. Same thing, but you don't realize that, do you? No, you want the sale, and you want the better price, but sometimes even the cheaper things are even better. I mean, you can get some decent stuff sometimes at Dollar Tree, Dollar General, Family Dollar, Walmart, Target, Kmart. I'm not saying these are bad places at all. They aren't, because I shop at all of them basically at one time or the other, or every day sometimes, because Dollar General is like basically the only store we have in town as far as that kind of stuff goes. So I'm gonna talk about my personality, my brand, as this thing goes. So I'm a hard worker, so I'm gonna draw a little thing on here and I'll show you what it is as up being a hard worker, a symbol. So I don't have the yellow marker, so it might not be distinguishable what you think it is. And I'm definitely not a drawer, so don't you can knock me all you want for being a drawer, but I'm definitely not a drawer. I'm more a stick figure person. It's basically the body of a bumblebee. Got the black lines and all that stuff. Hard work, busy as a bee. Okay. Next thing I am is a team worker, hard worker, trustworthy, and all that. So I'm gonna draw my next part of the brand. If you look at it, it looks like wings to the bumblebee, right? The 2 things on the side, one here and one down here. But actually they're 2 hands, shaking hands. But the bumblebee's in the middle, obviously. So I guess you could say they're shaking the bumblebee. But no bumblebees were hurt in this video, just to let you know. And my last thing I'm gonna put is personality, or not personality, but versatile, because I'm being in a from the former military person, I had to be very versatile. So I'm going to show this real quick, and I'll probably end the video and for now, because I said under 10 minutes, and it's like 10 minutes right now. So I know Bumblebee has 2 antennas, but you know, Bumblebee can fly basically in any direction: up, left, right, down, whatever way he wants. Versatile, the arrows, any way, direction. So that's my brand. That's my logo, my symbol. Versatile, Bumblebee. That's very happy to help. And that's where I'm going to end it today. And you'll see what the next video is on the outgoing take. And hope you all like this, and hope you make comments, like, subscribe, and I hope you're ready for the next week's one. Talk to you later. Bye.